Okay, here's a quick look at the emini S&P for Wednesday, February the 15th, 2012. At emini Day Trader, we like to use the market profiles to get a better handle on the condition of the market. So this is today's market profile and volume profile. This is what occurred yesterday. The one in the middle here is what occurred overnight. And so we had a good strong close yesterday. I was suggesting we'd likely have follow through today. Next target up of significance was 57. The market hit 58 and backed off, ended up by opening around 52 in the regular trading hours. Tried to move higher middle of the morning, but turned right around and basically sold off for the rest of the day, back down to our 38, 39 support, and then closed around 42. And this market is looking like, at least right now, like it probably wants to dip a little bit more. We're looking at resistance in around the 1346 to 48 area. Until I can get back up above there on a very short-term basis, we're going to be more leaning towards the downside. That would be a good area to get short. Next target down is around 1333. We also use the market profiles from just the regular trading hours, and that's what you're looking at here, which also includes the volume profile as well. So this, you can see that there's the last several days here have really been, at least we went up here, and then this was Friday. We gapped down Friday, gapped up on Monday, closed the gap yesterday, had good follow through higher today, and then sold back off. So this market is really kind of in this zigzag kind of stuff, and until it can obviously get out of here, it's going to do some more of this. So we're looking, though, at least for now, I would say 33 as quite good support, and around the 57 area has pretty good resistance. So it would have to get up above that 48 in order to tackle 57 again. Otherwise, we're going to use the 46 to 48 areas as likely resistance. So we also like to, well, I should move on here because we've got a whole bunch of trades here today. So here's our software with our trades today. We had a number of them. As you can see, there's a short trade here, three of them here, another triple right there, another one here. So these were all short trades. Now we also had some long trades, as you can see, one here, one here, one here, one here. As the market came down, we actually had a couple in here that were set up, and then a late one here. Actually, that was too late to take. But at any rate, the first trade here, we did not take that because we were looking at an area of likely support in around that 47 area. So we didn't sell into that. So the first trade that we actually ended up by taking, was this first long trade right here. This is our first trade. We had a second trade and then a third trade. All of them long trades, 1, 2, 3, like that. The second one we were stopped on. The third one had a nice profit for us here before it backed off. And the first one was a break even. So that's what ended up happening there. Then we had our fourth trade, which is up here, went sideways, so we're out of that in 10 minutes for a break even. We couldn't get into this short one here. And then the next short was this combination here, but it didn't fill us here. Unfortunately, you can see what a beautiful fill that was. Here's the dashed pair of red lines moving sideways here to try and get us in there. So it just hit our price right on, unfortunately, and then sold off. And this was right in around the just before the news was released. So that was a kind of a trade that we really, as a rule, don't take anyway, because when you're, and it's the same with these. This is why these long trades here were not taken. This one was about a half an hour after the market, so we did take that one. Turned out to be our fifth trade, and we were stopped on that one. But when the market came down here and got short, we had a really nice short entry right here. So it was actually our sixth trade of the day, and it fell off, I think, 1.75. This trade was a nice short right here. You can see the combination of these two dashed red lines on that trade, and that one fell down nicely. Then we got stopped out here for a point on the final partial on that one. So I had several trades today. Unfortunately, we were stopped out a couple of times, and But the market, the way it's, I mean, it's not an easy thing to be trading these markets these days, and so we're holding our head above water, and sometimes the market is like this, and we just got to kind of stick with it in preparation for hopefully easier trading, if you will. I know trading is never easy, but sometimes it's easier than others, and right now it's maybe a little bit more difficult with this type of volatility that we're having. And I don't know if you've been reading in the news or something like that, but I was listening to a fellow on the radio there a couple of weeks ago. He spent 30 years in the business, and he said, I think it was 2011, there was over 100 hedge funds that went under because of their difficulties in trading. So, we've got our systematic trades here, and we massaging that a little bit with our filter and so on, our 2 out of 3, and additional other information that you might choose to use. We're holding our head above water. So, on that standpoint, we're pleased. But at the same time, obviously, we'd like to get in there and be even more profitable. And that's obviously what we continue to work on. So any questions or contact, please reach us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow.